It was Dalai Lama, one of the world's most highly admired moral voices, who spoke so eloquently about change and the constancy of values. Dalai had advised the world to open your arms to change, but don't let go of your values. Today, fellow Akwa Ibomites, we are gathered here to witness change, while equally affirming the constancy of our collective values and defining ethos as a state. For some time now, the political space, particularly in this state and the nation in general, have been awash with the news of my likely movement from the PDP, the platform that have provided the levers and ladder of my political ascendancy to the position of governor of this state. This discussion has elicited various layers of analysis in the process. Today I'm here to answer to some of those nagging questions. Like the Dalai Lama had said, we should always be open to change, but not to let go of our shared values. Earlier this morning, I submitted a formal letter of resignation from the People's Democratic Party to the world chairman. Same copy has been sent to both the state chairman as well as the national chairman. I want to thank the People's Democratic Party for their support, for their love, and for working with me these past 2 years in the affairs of running the state of Akwa Ibom across party line. But this is a defining moment. I've therefore decided, after due consultation with all of the critical stakeholders across the length and breadth of this state in the last 3 months, I believe that no one has moved progressively or has ever changed party in this state that has consulted as widely as I've done. I did that because of the respect I have for all of you as stakeholders in Project Akwa Ibom. I did that knowing that each and every one of you needed to be consulted, to be informed. I needed your counsel. I needed to explain why I am moving. And at this point, that consultation culminated into my meeting with all the critical stakeholders in the PDP last night in this hall, where I took time to explain to all of you the reason why we must move. That as the children of Issachar, we must be able to interpret the times and flow with the times and not run against the tide. Having completed the rounds of my consultation as your servant that you have elected to serve you, I have therefore decided to progressively move to the All Progressive Congress. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Standing before you today, I make bold to state categorically that I have, by today's event, changed my political affiliation. But I will continue to uphold my values, my moral fiber, my foundational principles that I have nourished and cherished all through my life. Those values will remain unchanged, and I will always walk with you regardless of party affiliations. And I like to say that coming from the PDP, I want to make it emphatically clear that we are not joining the APC from a position of weakness. We are joining the APC from a position of strength. We are bringing value to the All Progressive Congress in Akwa Ibom State. We are wanting to build back a party that has once been torn apart, where people go their different direction. We have come to the APC with a ministry of reconciliation, to reconcile all fronts and to work with you and to work with all manner of people so that we can continue to build a prosperous state. We are joining the APC today because of our critical admiration and respect for the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and to provide the needed support for the Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria from the home base. We are joining the APC for an enlightened state interest, predicated on the need to align our state with the center to attract more federal presence. That is the truth, pure and simple, as well as in the exercise of my fundamental right of association, as expressed in the 1999 Constitution as amended. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, has possibly in the recent history of this nation faced the most daunting economic challenges of any leader. With boldness and deep convictions, he has stared these challenges ahead and moving head on, coming up with solutions that, though in the immediate aftermath is tough for Nigerians, but however, they are beginning to bear long-lasting and sustainable fruits. The removal of the petroleum subsidy, though a hard decision, could only be confronted by a man bold enough as the Jagaban himself. This decision, I must confess, has brought more funds to the subnational entities to pursue audacious projects that are positively affecting the lives of their people. For us in Akwa Ibom State, the state is now more of a construction site with many life-touching projects across the 31 local government areas without borrowing a dime from the banks. This is because of the leadership of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The economic fog is becoming clearer. The confidence in our economy is growing, and we need to support him to finish this huge task of national reawakening and economic renewal. It is a known fact that I have never hidden my admiration for the President and his patriotic devotion to national renewal, which is engendering today. As a young professional working in Lagos while he was the governor, I've always admired his style of leadership with focus and vision, and now he has raised the profile of Lagos State to becoming a leading subnational in the country while facing daunting challenges. I have no doubt that this vigor and renewed energy and hope is being applied to the nation today. Let me say here that I have no apologies whatsoever to supporting the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for a second term in office to complete the reforms he has started. I am not known to play or talk from both sides of the mouth. People who know me know that when I believe in a thing, I go all out for it. I'm not used to seeing the President in the night and saying something else in the day. So that's why I have decided to join the train of the President, to support him, so I will not be accused of anti-party. And so today, I have made the bold declaration to join that train. But let me assure you, my dear Akwa Ibomites, as I speak to you today, that our government has always been an inclusive government. That will never change. No matter the party you are in this state, we are first of all Akwa Ibomites, and we share a common ancestry, and will continue to work for you across party lines. Let me add here that our dear state is nationally considered as one of the safest and peaceful states in this nation. There is an urgent need to continue to sustain and deepen this important catalyst for growth by not engaging in unnecessary political bickering. Peace brings development, peace brings unity, and unity breeds brotherhood and inclusivity, and our state is the ultimate beneficiary. I've always said I will work for the unity of our state by running a bipartisan administration. This has been a well-thought-out position that was so eloquently stated in my inaugural speech on May 29, 2023. On that historic day, as stated thus, elections are over. Our kindred spirit must be renewed and deepened. We are all Akwa Ibomites first before politics. Politics, therefore, must not separate or sever the ties of our brotherhood, common heritage, and aspirations. On that solemn day, I pledge to you that I will be governor for all Akwa Ibomites, irrespective of political persuasions or affiliations. Today, as I make this formal movement from the PDP to APC, I pledge to you again, my dear Akwa Ibomites, that I will still run a bipartisan and inclusive governance. Akwa Ibom State, I promise you, will be a model of how to work together, pray together, aspire together, dream together, and achieve together without polarizing impulses of partisan politics. Political parties remain vehicles for election. I will continue to ensure that governance is done through the prism of bipartisanship. Let me end this speech with a quote from the renowned author, Julius Flagler. The secret of change is to focus all your energy, not in fighting the old, but on building the new. Therefore, I call on all of us, people of goodwill, political parties across Akwa Ibom State, and particularly the APC family, to return back again from wherever you have been, whatever the issues have been. Let us sheathe our swords and turn them to plowshares as we begin to work together, as we begin to build together, as we begin to renew together. Let us put the past bitterness behind us. For if we all live in a country or in a state of an eye for an eye, we will all become blind very soon. Let us come together and build our party, because I know and I see on your faces that we all love this president. So for the sake of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, at whose instance we are here today, let us extend the hands of brotherhood, the hands of friendship to each other, that together will ensure that we return the president back to Aso Rock in 2027. Let us rise, as our state anthem tells us, beyond ethnicity. Let us build with love our promised land. Let us go forward ever and backward never. That is what I am dedicating to doing, and I ask you to support and pray with us. I ask you, all of Akwa Ibomites that have supported my candidacy, to join in this new movement. But even if you decide to stay behind, we will not fight you. But we hope in time you will see the reason to join us. I know there will be room for you. For our team members, I said it before, particularly for my first 11, I am not hiding it. While we talk and persuade the politicians and those who contested elections to see the need to join this movement, I demand from my first 11 a complete loyalty. I will not negotiate that. You are an appointee at the pleasure of the governor, and I will not permit that you serve without joining my party. Let me make it clear so that you can hear it. The Bible in John chapter 10 verse 27 says, my sheep hears my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. So it is time, if I had appointed you, and you truly have heard my voice, you truly have heard all of the things we have said, I demand complete loyalty, as disloyalty in the service of government will not be tolerated. And that is for my direct appointees. And I want to make it very clear, that is for my direct appointees, because you are appointed at the pleasure of the governor, and you have a choice to resign or you will be disappointed. There's nothing I've said here that I've not said before. And let those who think we are weak know that in the weakness, God is our strength. And it is in that weakness that the strength of God is made manifest. Humility has never become stupidity. But I pray that people will not take this humility to become weakness too. We are determined to lead our state. We are determined to continue with the trajectory that our leaders before us have built. Akwa Ibom State is one state in this country that have been blessed with leadership, and we will continue on that trajectory. Let us strategically arise together in the promise of a better, more inclusive, stronger, and united Akwa Ibom State, as we now run Akwa Ibom United across all party lines, where I have been made the team manager. And so we'll be playing from the APC flange to the PDP flange to the IPAC flange, but Akwa Ibom will score the goal with our development, with all of the infrastructures that God is going to bring to us. Let us align with the renewed hope agenda of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR-led federal government. To those who may be concerned by this progressive movement today, I want to assure you that I've received enormous assurances of support and seamless integration from our dear President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I've received the same assurances from the Senate President, distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio GCON. I've received the same assurances from all the progressive governors of our nation, led by the chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum. And I want to thank you for coming today, leaving all of your busy schedule to stand with me in solidarity today. Thank you for the warmth. Thank you for all the things that you have done. I look forward to a day when we'll have an official rally and then signal a complete movement into the APC, when all other parties will be declaring openly to join us in this race. And for those who have known our dear President, you can attest to the fact that his words are his bond. And when he says he will support us, he meant he will support us. This movement, falling on a day that we mark Salah, is our gift as Akwa Ibomites to our President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And for me, this has a divine connotation. APC, arise. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless Akwa Ibom State. God bless you all. On your mandate we shall.
Can we celebrate His Excellency, the Governor of our state, officially now a member of the All Progressives Congress, leading all of us here. And of course, right now, receiving the welcome handshake from the Progressives governors, his brothers in the All Progressives Congress,